My name is Carolyn. I live in Berlin. I'm a member of the Jewish community here, and I vote in California. I'd like to speak to the younger people, and I don't want to share my experience because I don't think that's helpful to you, but I want to try and awaken your own experience, what you already know. And the situation we have right now is that there's an attempt to influence education and deprive you of the knowledge that you need to know, but you already know it because we have artists who have been out there putting films out, action films, Avenger films, telling you what's going on. And I just want to remind you, go back to the scene where Captain America approaches a senator who's got a Hydra button on his lapel and whispers in his ear, "Hail Hydra." Now, his intention is to infiltrate. You don't have to do anything like that. All you have to do is remind your compatriots that they know what this is. They've seen it before. You don't have to go to Rachel Maddow. You can go to Rachel Maddow's podcast if you need to back it up with arguments. But I'm envisioning very simple activities where you don't get into any trouble, you don't cause any waves. You take posters that are up and put little Hydra stamps on them. Or you go to the RNC and make little buttons, RNC with a Hydra button behind it, a Hydra. I would suggest not selling them, but giving them away. Selling them, you're going to need a vendor, you're going to be controlled and stuff. Hand them out. And people who would accept that won't recognize it because they don't live in that universe. But other people who have contact with them will. And I've tried this in several situations and it works. It clicks. It turns the focus and all of a sudden people see what they already knew and recognize it. And that's what you can do. It doesn't take a lot of effort. Don't get into any trouble. You don't need to cause waves. It can be very, very subtle and awaken your compatriots to what's going on. You know this. You've seen it before. You don't have to have superpowers to do this. You don't have to go out and get in any kind of trouble. Just alert people to what they already know. So I'm assuming that you're going to vote. If you're here, that you already recognize the need. If you're having trouble, go to votefromabroad.org. They'll help you register. I know a lot of my neighbors here have trouble. There are several of us in the neighborhood, and I've given them that connection, and they've gotten the assistance they needed to register and make sure that their vote counts, because every one of us counts, and we count as a collective. Thank you for your attention.
Everyone who can vote should vote. Americans abroad, go to votefromabroad.org and request an absentee ballot today. Ask for it to be delivered by email.